What do you think about when you hear the term waves? Do you think of waves in the ocean? Maybe you think about sound waves. What about your microwave? There are many different types of waves, so today we are going to break down what a wave is and how it will help us understand our next two topics, sound and light. A wave is created whenever you have a transfer of energy through particles. How do we transfer this energy? Let's take a closer look. To transfer energy, particles move back and forth. We call this an oscillating particle. When particles oscillate, they can transfer energy from one particle to another, from one place to another. Any collection of particles that have the ability to oscillate back and forth is called a medium. The medium is any substance where energy can transfer from particle to particle. Some examples are air particles, water particles, even glass particles. And in today's activity, we will see energy flow through a collection of particles that makes up a piece of string. Let's take a closer look at how the energy moves through a medium. In this animation, what do you notice about the particle movement and the energy movement? If you notice, the particles move back and forth, but never make it to the other side of the screen. This is what we call particle oscillation. The energy, though, goes from one side of the animation all the way to the other. So what we say is that the particles oscillate back and forth, but never move all the way through. But the energy does transfer all the way through from one side to the other. Let's go back to the first animation you saw. What do you notice about the particle movement in the top animation compared to the bottom animation? Let's zoom in on the top animation. As you notice, the energy movement goes from left to right, but the particle movement goes up and down. These two movements are perpendicular. Whenever we have particle and energy movements perpendicular of each other, we call this a transverse wave. Some examples of transverse waves are water waves, light waves, and even guitar strings. Check out this video. Let's take a look at the bottom animation. As you can see, the particles are oscillating left to right, and the energy is also moving left to right. So both particle movement and energy movement is in the same direction. We consider this to be a longitudinal wave. The main example of longitudinal waves are sound waves. We're going to be diving much deeper into sound waves in a few weeks. For now, we're going to look at transverse waves, specifically transverse waves in a string. For the rest of today, you're going to be working on part 1 of your PhET, wave on a string. The rest of the week, we're going to do parts 2 and 3. Along with your PhET, don't forget, if you have any questions for any teacher, please put them in the discussion board and we will answer them as fast as we can. Good luck!